Someone's been getting some crazy Z's, and for good reason. It's episode 32 of In Real Life. This episode is sponsored by Fairhaven Health, your trusted source for fertility, pregnancy, and nursing products.
So it's 9:45 on Saturday morning. True story, Paloma is still asleep.
Asleep. We put her down last night at 7:30.
Yeah.
Right? And then
I got her up at 10 to feed her, and she's been out
ever since. So 12 hours, just about, without eating here. Let's go check on her.
Okay.
It's open.
She's standing up.
Hey!
Did you just get up? And she's a wet mess.
She's wet? Oh, man.
Yes. Hi. Why didn't you say something?
Hey!
How long have you been up?
Can you believe that? I have never had a child sleep that late before in my life. And it was so cool because it was a Saturday. Like, how did she know? I'm just incredibly grateful because my little Paloma loves to sleep. She really does. And let me just tell you, I did not have that with my first child. So any mamas out there who are struggling with a child that doesn't like to sleep, my heart goes out to you because I definitely have been in that boat. And just know it does get better. The older Griffin gets, the more he can sleep in and the more he is just sleeping better. So just know it improves. And the other thing too is when I was pregnant with Paloma, I prayed almost every single day for a good sleeper. And you know what? It worked. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I do think there is a reason why Paloma's getting so much sleep lately. She's definitely going through a little growth spurt. And then there's this.
Now gently let her go. Okay, good. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Yeah. Oh my gosh! Yay! Yay!
Ah! She looks too little to be walking. She was officially in her 9th month when she took those steps. I can't believe it. She is just a go-getter. I'm telling you, this girl, she plays hard, she sleeps hard. She's going to be pretty intense, I think. But I'm so proud of her, and it just is shocking how quickly she's growing up. A couple days ago, I was in the kitchen with Griffin making a snack, and he said, "Mom, guess what?" And I said, "What, Griffin?" He said, "Jesus is knocking on my heart." I almost dropped everything. I was just in shock and so filled with joy because this is totally unprovoked. I mean, I have not talked to him about that particular term, so to speak. I've definitely talked to him about God and about Jesus and how they love him and how we can be in relationship with them. But this was just out of the blue, and it just was amazing. So I was like, oh my gosh, we've got to do a prayer. This is a special day. What's today's date? And Michael, we got to do this prayer. So as the afternoon kind of progressed, Griffin later said, "Mom, Jesus is knocking on my throat." And then he said, "Jesus is knocking on my belly." And it kind of just started unraveling. And it just made me realize maybe he doesn't quite understand what this means. So in the evening, when we were kind of all together as a family, we tried to make it more official and do this prayer with Griffin and kind of have him ask Jesus into his heart. So we kind of got on our knees. We all started doing this. But then Griffin started running around his room and using a funny voice. And it was very clear that he just wasn't into it. He didn't really understand. And so we totally pulled away because the last thing I want to do is make this a heavy-handed thing or something that I'm checking off a list or make it really rote. But it was still exciting because I feel like the seed was planted. Some of you guys have asked how I actually use my essential oils on a daily basis, so I thought I would show you what I'm packing. We are going away for a one-day conference, one night. My mom and dad are coming to stay with the kids, and here's what I'm packing. Isn't this a cool little case? This is actually from the Ivy store, and it's all padded so that your oils stay really safe, and you kind of fold it up and tie it together. So what I learned the hard way through some other vacations is I always like to pack purification, because this kills any nasty odors that are in your hotel room or in whatever place you're staying at, so that's always good to have on hand. I also pack Citrus Fresh or any kind of citrus oil because it wakes me up in the morning. I just take a whiff out of the bottle and it just clears my head and it kind of puts me in a happy mood. I also packed clove because I like to put this in my oil pulling oil in the morning. It's really great for mouth health. I also packed Lang Lang. This is great for hormonal balance. I use it diluted on my feet. And then finally, because I'm going to be away from my babies for a night, I'm packing Gentle Baby. It's a very maternal oil. It's very comforting to me. So I like to have that in the evening just in case I miss them. I can just smell it and think of them.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Fairhaven Health is your trusted source for fertility, pregnancy, and nursing products. I love this nursing time tea that they sell. It's organic, it tastes great, and it's effective at boosting your milk production. If you're TTC, they have tons of great fertility products, like supplements and ovulation kits. And they have plenty of stuff for pregnant and nursing mamas as well. Shipping is free in the US, and they're offering 10% off to Mama Natural viewers with the coupon code MAMANatural. How about you? Have your kids ever surprised you with a question about God, or they told you something about God? Please share your stories in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. This helps us spread the word and reach more natural mamas. Just so you know, we do 2 videos a week. On Tuesdays, it's usually some kind of natural living tip or trick, and on Thursdays, it's always the IRL show. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of these videos, and we'll catch you next time.